Look who's here.
Tony Perkins.
Hello.
The other half of sexy is here.
I don't know what you all are drinking up here this morning, but seems to be a whole lot of. It's the weekend,
It's right.
Something going on. Good morning. Hi there, everybody. You know what it's time for, of course.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Ask Tony and Tucker, the segment where Tucker Barnes. No, I haven't done that in a long time.
Something else.
That's supposed to be private. That Tucker Barnes and I put our heads together to answer your favorite questions. Whatever. First of all, can I say I love our viewers?
Yeah.
This is a great question here.
Okay.
Before we get to this person's actual question, got to tell you a little bit. His name is. Let's see, Jeff Gates, Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm going to read the first part of what he wrote. First, I have to say that the Fox Morning News is my anchor. I watch you around 6:30 to 7 every morning as I get ready for work. Now that I'm a furloughed federal employee, watching you at the same time provides me with an important continuity. Thanks for that.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
Isn't that nice?
Thank
Very
you for
nice.
watching.
It was
Now-
a nice picture that he sent in.
He did send a picture. He took a picture on his way to work on day one of the furlough. I felt I had to do something in an instance where I had no control or input. There he is. That was on day one of the shutdown. He says federal workers do a great job in our public service, and it's hard to see us bashed in Congress and elsewhere. I love what I do. Usually everyone on the Metro is so anonymous. On the way to work Tuesday wearing the sign, people gave me fist bumps and words of encouragement. It was a good way to
Love
start the
that.
day.
Right.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Love it. Thank you.
There you go, Jeff. All right, here is Jeff's question. How is Julie Wright able to talk so seamlessly when giving the traffic report? Traffic conditions change so fast, yet she's able to talk as if she has the latest info memorized. He says, I'm impressed. He also says he's impressed with Tucker, but weather changes not as fast as traffic.
Oh.
There you go.
I was into that fight.
Yeah.
Because those two fight
Yeah.
about that back and forth.
So we go to the source for the
Right.
answer to this. Julie Wright.
Yeah.
Julie, how do you do it?
Jeff, a federal, employee, and now my new agent. I don't actually have it memorized. I think, when you've been doing this, I've been part of this team for 15 years. But when you do it, you start to see it in your mind's eye. So you drive the roads, you make notes. Well, I don't make notes while I'm driving, but I mean, that's how I trained. When I first started here, I was too young to be on the company insurance. So we had a mobile unit that would drive me around the Beltway, and that's what I would do. I would take notes. I had my map. Back in the days when we used maps, not a GPS. Man, that makes me sound old. But I would write little notes down. And it's important that you can relate to the driver. So that's why a lot of times you'll hear me say something like, over here at the X sign or by the KFC, by the mall. A lot of things are by the mall. So that I can help relate and give you a better bird's eye view for your own, idea of where you need to go. Because a lot of people know their way to work and their way from work. They don't know back routes a lot. They don't know any other ways to do what they do. They just know one thing. And a lot of times when you drive into work, you only see one thing. You don't see other things that are going on around you. So it's important to take notes. But I travel a lot. That's part of what we do. It's just like Tucker doing the weather. He doesn't just sit inside. He actually goes outside. He looks at the weather conditions. And that's what we do as traffic reporters. We actually get out and we drive the Beltway and we look around for things. If there's a new stretch of roadway that's opening, you travel it. That's
Julie,
the only way
I
you're
have a
going to learn.
question for you. Have you ever been in a traffic jam?
Yes, I have, actually. I have. Yesterday afternoon, or actually in the midday, after the president spoke in Rockville, I took 355 home. Just to see, because you know what? I think it's important that we as traffic reporters realize what it's like.
Wait, you intentionally put yourself in the middle of the traffic jam?
Yeah, you have to.
Be driving the other way.
You want to understand the frustration of what people are dealing with.
So if you're
She
in a
has taken
traffic
it for the
jam,
team.
if you're ever in a traffic jam, does someone in the car next to you beat the horn, roll down the window, and say, "Shouldn't you have known about this"?
That happened the other day on the way home. As I was leaving here, I'm at the stoplight, and I'm like, drinking my soda or whatever, and this lady's like, she rolls down the window, she's like, "I watch you every morning." At which point I was like, "What?" It scared me, and I spilled soda all over me.
All right, well there you go. It's people ask me sometimes, how does she know all that stuff? And you know your stuff, which is great.
You
Which
do.
is great.
I try.
Thank you, Julie. That's great. Jeff Gates, thank you for the question. We hope you get back to work soon, you and all of the furloughed federal workers. If you have a question you want answered, go to myfoxdc.com, click on the weather tab.